opportunity for these guys to get loose, find the range. We're almost at game time, folks. Greeting, and not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
And now the Los Angeles starters. They've got Luka Doncic. He's out there with Connect, and it's Big Cat in at the 4. Shot clock at 5. The fader. Doncic, no good. Now the 76ers with it. Maxey surveys. Rebound by the Lakers. Here he goes. Big Cat uses the glass on the layup.
And coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
And that begins what should be a terrific battle between these teams.
Now here's George. Maxey on the wing. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
Defense at its best from Doncic. Like to see him putting that much effort into his D.
Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's towering at home like that. Here's Edgecombe. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Pass to George. 4-3. And another miss by Philadelphia.
3 attempts from the field with nothing to show for it, but they should settle in soon.
Here's Connect. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And because of his energy and physicality, Connect draws a lot of contact out there.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And you gotta love this Connect kid. Started at a smaller Division I school, transferred up to play big-time college hoops, and now he's here.
Now here's Cunningham, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game.
That was their 4th straight miss to start this game. Not ideal.
It's stolen by Maxey. George left side. Pass to Minot. Philadelphia moving it around. And here's Cunningham. Over Doncic. Cunningham on the wing. Outside Maxey. Takes a 3. De Silva with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
How about the motor of Tyrese Maxey, Tim? He just does not quit ever.
He's one of those guys who tracks the most miles run during games. Maxey probably wears out his shoes faster than anyone. Sharp turns, hard cuts. He's always on the move.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Here's George to win the run. Rebound, the Lakers. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
Yeah, that's the kind of performance you're going to try to build on. Now they have to find a way to replicate that success.
Here's George. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. Taking a look at the 76ers, they're way down there in the conference, but still optimistic they can turn it around. Here's Edgecombe. The kick out to Maxey. No one near him. And Big Cat pulls it down.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Offensive rebound.
Well, that could take him off the floor. Not what he wanted right there. 2 fouls in the first quarter.
McCain's checked in for the Sixers.
Philadelphia, number 20.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. 6 to shoot. And here's Connect outside. The shot, no good. 76ers trail by 11. Outside McCain. Pass to Maxey. Here's George to win the cold spell. Queta pulls it in. Queta's got 5 rebounds in the game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. As you might expect, we talked about the game plan for defending Luka Doncic. Coach stressed that they'll double-team him often, saying, quote, "We want him to feel challenged on every single shot. I don't want him to get exactly what he wants out there." Sounds like Luka should expect hands in his face at all times tonight. BA, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. He gets it in there.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 10-point game. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Inside. Here's McCain. In the game against Denver, very impressive. George for 3, connects from downtown. George has got 6 points.
That's a beautiful stroke that time by Paul George. If he gets a look from beyond the arc, he is really dangerous.
Doncic against McCain. Pass to De Silva from downtown. Offensive board. Queta can't hit from in close.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Outside Maxey. Pulls up on the wing. And Big Cat pulls it down. Big Cat's got 4 rebounds now. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Jared McCain.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That's good from Doncic. Now that we're approaching the midway point of the season, Legs, what kind of storylines are you following?
Well, this is the time of the year, BA, when you start talking about the trade deadline. You know there are teams out there looking to make that perfect move to put them over the top.
How unnerving for a player is this time of year?
Very difficult when those rumors are swirling, not just for the player involved, but for his teammates as well.
Here's Queta, following that last 3-pointer by Philadelphia. Pass to Big Cat. This one for 3. The rebound by Maxey.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
Edwards can't hit.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. When one of these guys gets to the line, you can chalk up the points. Here are your top free throw shooters over the past month. You look at McCain, you want to avoid fouling this guy. He's 4th in the league in free throw percentage.
And over this stretch, his foul shooting has been exceptional. You could tell he was enjoying every single trip to the line.
Grimes, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Back to McCain. Johnson against Maxey. Here's the floater. Here's Edwards. Philadelphia with another miss. The Lakers lead by 5. Doncic passes to Big Cat. And stolen by Cunningham. From the arc. And it's Maxey missing.
Something's off about him this quarter.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Up high and down it goes on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season.
Here they come. Touchdown the ball for your 76ers PNT.
Augustine, he's checked in for Cunningham. And then for Los Angeles, Hunter's checked in for De Silva, and Mitchell subbed in for Doncic. Here's Maxey. And in that win against the Nuggets, he was a major factor as well. Outside Edwards. And he drives in. And Edwards slams it in.
You know, one thing about Maxey is that he always is looking for an outlet.
Outside Johnson. Hunter on the wing. Pass to Big Cat. Shot clock at 6. Back to Hunter. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock for 3. Grimes with a defensive effort. 76ers trail by 5. And Big Cat pulls it down. Big Cat's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Well, we've got a developing story here. Standing by remotely, we go to our 2K insider, Shams Charania, for the details.
Thank you, B.A. The latest story right now is out of Houston and their trade with Miami. They are very happy that they've landed Colin Sexton, a bona fide scoring guard in this league who possesses remarkable confidence. They're hopeful that he can be an impactful part of this rotation.
Shams, thank you. Always some intriguing news breaking in the NBA. So it's Philadelphia now. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Grimes, the pass to Edwards. Blocked! Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for him.
You know, a trend like this isn't going to please the coach or the front office. He's been a little more focused on other parts of his game, and rebounding is something he needs to put more emphasis on. And I'm sure they've talked to him about it.
To the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, that's really nice vision that time by McCain. Very patient. Saw the floor and made the pass.
Mitchell, the pass to Big Cat. Outside for Mitchell. Here's Vaughn. He's scoreless. Outside Mitchell. The 3-ball. And the 3-pointer goes. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's McCain. Here's Grimes. The 3-pointer off the mark. The Lakers have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. A minute and a half left in the first quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Big Cat. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
A nice shot by McCain.
Well, that is nice poise by McCain that time. There was a lot of size in that paint, but it did not deter him.
There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Johnson against Johnson. Now here's Johnson. The D's right on him. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Now here's McCain doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. From the high post, rebounded by the Lakers. Big Cat's got 9 rebounds now. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Lakers ahead, up by 10. Stay. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. He is shooting their first free throw of the night. That free throw's good from Maxey. Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA and a real grasp of the numbers. And man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Big Cat in their last game against the Bulls put together a nice one. He finished with 30 points, and he was his usual self on the glass, piling up the rebounds. He was really special on that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Great report there, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Here's Big Cat. George defending. Outside connect. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. Connect's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
George for three. Rebound, the Lakers.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Big Cat. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And Philadelphia making a change here. Minot's checked in. Hunter's checked in for Los Angeles. Mitchell comes in for McBride. Now McCain. Here's George. And the jam by George.
Well, he's really known to hurt you from deep, but you'll love to see Paul George attack the rim like that as well.
Pass to Vaughn. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. First one falls for him.
2 shots.
Good on both. McCain with it. George outside. Back to McCain. Here's Minot. Pass to George. Fires the three. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
James outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Back to Hunter. Now, here is James. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots a fadeaway. Big Cat shot is off.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Here's McCain. Off target from 3-point range. The Lakers lead by 15. And Legs, you look at Jared McCain, an NBA frame, and a sharpshooter.
And floor spacing is so important in this league right now. So if you can knock down shots and just hold your own in other areas, a coaching staff is going to find time for you.
Burst onto the scene. Now he's a household name.
Absolutely.
George finds Maxey. 3-pointer, no good.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Big Cat outside for Mitchell. Sends it home from 3-point land.
3 points.
Mitchell's got 6 points.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from 3-point land right now.
The Sixers with another miss. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Here's Big Cat, and he slams it in one-handed.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Here's the pick. Here's Maxey. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Give him 8 points now.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter, and now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
James with the ball, guarded now by George. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
And for the 76ers, they're shooting 42% in the second quarter. Outside Maxey. Pass to George. Unloads. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Minute 32 left in the first half of this game. A nice shot by Big Cat.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And Maxey's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, when you've turned into such a natural scorer as Maxey has, you get guys to bite on those kind of fakes.
Both free throws good from Maxey.
Yeah, now here in the second quarter, he's getting to the line. I like the aggressiveness.
Big Cat passes to Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Big Cat. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
Pass to Maxey. And here's George from deep. Rebounded by the Lakers. Big Cat.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's James. Let's go with a three. Here's Big Cat. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Pass to Minot. There's the three. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Cunningham.
Substitution on the court.
7 seconds left in the first half of basketball. 2 on the clock, and he dunks it down.
I love how he's taking charge out there. Here, offensively, riding the wave.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be right back after this word.
Fans, let's wrap it up and get ready for your Hockey Life Arena Entertainment.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Their perimeter D has been soft like bathroom tissue. No excuses. Can't give up that many open shots and get away with it.
Their D being treated like bathroom tissue. No mercy. And now to some other news. We've got some trades to talk about.
And this team has made a huge move, trading for Colin Sexton, the dynamic point guard who continues to improve every season. These fans should be excited about acquiring a player of his caliber.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, Well, the 76ers shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then there's Paul George, then there's Cunningham, and it's Minot in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Doncic on the wing. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Outside connect, beyond the arc. Just 4 to shoot. There's the triple. Minot pulls it in. Minot's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Cunningham. Here's George. Drops it in from 14 feet away. George has got 16 points.
Yeah, Paul George is just a great mid-range jump shooter.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. To the wing, right side. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for him.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
Get on, Tyree.
Right wing. Pass to George. Fires for 3. And Big Cat pulls it down. Big Cat's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. To the left wing. Here's the 3. Cato, pass to Doncic. There's the block. And they're able to recover. And Maxey over to help. Here's De Silva. 3-pointer. Sinks the tray. He has 7.
And that is their first make of the third. Let's see if that gets them going.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
It's George on the wing. 16 points for him. George draws the double. Here's Minot. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Minot's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. He was all alone on that one. Big Cat's got 34 points.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
And here's Maxey outside. And it's Connect with a rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Kicks it to Doncic. Plenty of space. Again, Los Angeles.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
Los Angeles has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. He got a piece of it. Here we go, the Sixers on the break. Elbow shot on the way. And another miss by Philadelphia. The Lakers have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Down low. Here's George. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, look, he might not quite be the player he once was, but make no mistake about it, Paul George on any given night can go out there and take over a game.
Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point. But it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter. But, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Back to you.
The drive for greatness. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. Pass to Minot. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Now here's Doncic. Off target from outside.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. And the 2K leaderboard showing us the assist leaders over the last month. Luka Doncic fourth.
His teammates trust that if they get open, he will find them. They're really in a groove right now.
McBride, he's checked in for Cada. And it's the Sixers with the ball. Philadelphia moving it around. Pass to Minot. And here's George. Launches it. Sinks it from distance. George has got 21 points in the game.
Yeah, Paul George loves that corner three.
To the middle. Here's Big Cat. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And they have left the defense scrambling because they have found success in the paint, which has allowed them to play inside out. And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
The Lakers have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Pass to De Silva. Launches a three. And Cunningham pulls it down. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. George outside. Here's Edgecombe. Lets it go from deep. Here's Minot. No good on the three. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Big Cat. He's watched by Cunningham. 5 to shoot. Connect up top. Down low. And stolen by Cunningham. It's George on the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 9 points here in the second half.
Perfect start for Paul George. Just absolutely filling up the stat sheet and carrying the load offensively.
Pass to Big Cat. Fires from deep. Goes back up. And Doncic with the lay-in. Doncic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
And regardless of the big lead, he just doesn't slow down.
Here's Big Cat. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Big Cat's got 43 points.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
And for Philadelphia, they're shooting a disappointing 38%. It's George on the wing. He's covered by Connect. And here's Maxey outside. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 5th assist in this one. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Edwards, he's checked in for the Sixers. McCain comes in for Cunningham. The Lakers have gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. McBride passes to Big Cat. Outside Hunter. Clock at 6. McBride on the wing. From outside, off the mark. And the 76ers shooting just 33% so far in this game. Here's McCain. Three-pointer off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Hunter. Here's Big Cat. George defending. To the inside. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
And the 76ers making a change here. Grimes is checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Mitchell's checked in. Outside Grimes. Pass to Maxey. George, a screen on Mitchell. And here's Maxey outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Johnson passes to Vaughn. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. The Lakers with another miss.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
George scanning the floor. They double team George. The kick out to Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Offline with a 3. Outside Mitchell. The rebound by Maxey.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
When we talk about wings in the NBA, George is as good as anyone passing the rock.
From deep, Johnson hits a three-pointer. Johnson's gotten his second bucket on the night.
No, he is a huge talent, and he's been hitting shots, but so have his teammates. It's been a collective effort.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Tim, we've seen the offensive game of Quentin Grimes go through the roof.
Yeah, B.A., he is playing with major confidence right now. In high school and college, he was a lead guard, and that comfortability with the ball is evident.
Here's Johnson. No luck on that one. Grimes with a defensive effort. The 76ers shooting 41% since halftime. McCain finds George. And it's off from three-point range.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Johnson passes to Hunter. Maxey against Mitchell. That three's off the mark. Philadelphia shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Up top, George. Yes, it's good. George has got 11 points in the quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Mitchell, the pass to Johnson. Shot from 12. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Grimes has got 4 rebounds now. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to McCain. The 3 is up. Hunter with the rebound. The Lakers shooting 41% since halftime. And here's Johnson. 5 points in the game. From behind the arc. The shot off that time. And so it's Los Angeles, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got DeAndre Hunter. James is out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Vaughn in at the center position, locking down the middle. Pass to Edgecombe. Inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. There are some big-time players in this league. But who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Legs?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big 3, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But, of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
And he makes the first. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And, you know, I think I'll go with two of the program's all-time.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And now let's catch up with